Roger Stone wants to kill members of Congress, talked about it extensively with a former cop. And here it is.
A piece there, I'm gonna go find Swalwell and get this over with. It's time to do it now. Then we'll see how brave the rest of them are. Either Swalwell or Nadler has to die before the election. They need to get the message. And just not putting up with this.
Yeah. Roger Stone was putting hits out on political figures he did not like. He said, it's time. Let's see how tough they are now. Put up the picture full mass. Per Mediaite, the Capitol Police are now investigating the remarks by Trump operative Roger Stone. This is literally a guy who will put a hit out on somebody on behalf of Donald Trump if Trump requested it. Understand what's happening here. This person is a major political player. Trump already gave him a commuted sentence, basically a clemency. This guy should be in prison today. If he was in prison now, as he is supposed to be, he would not be out here putting hits out on folks, allegedly. Per Mediaite, the Capitol Police are now investigating. This person, Roger Stone, was convicted of federal crimes in connection with Special Counsel Robert Mueller's Russia investigation, discussing the assassination of two prominent House Democrats. A source telling Mediaite the FBI is now aiding in the investigation. We brought this to you last week when reached by Mediaite. The FBI, which does not confirm or deny ongoing investigations as policy, declined to comment on, and the U.S. Capitol Police also did not offer comment. It was just last Friday when Mediaite published the audio recording of the conversation between Stone and his associate, former NYPD cop Sal Greco, about Reps Jerry Nadler and Eric Swalwell. The comments were made weeks before the 2020 election. Both Nadler and Swalwell serve on the House Judiciary Committee. They have their own histories with Stone. In a new statement to Mediaite, Swalwell said the comments should be taken seriously by both law enforcement and Congress. Swalwell stated, quote, the Roger Stone assassination plot recording may seem like the ravings of a wannabe gangster. It's not. This is what Trump and his real-life thugs do. They try to intimidate opponents and will always choose violence over voting because I'm one of Trump's loudest critics. Stone put a hit out on me, end quote. All right, this is interesting. So this threat and other threats of violence by Trump and his supporters must be taken seriously by not only law enforcement, but also my colleagues. Both parties, not just Democrats, must condemn this violence. Unity will always be the best antidote against further violence. Maybe locking their ass up forever too is a good one as well. I'm just saying, the unity thing may come later. But right now, Roger Stone is free, probably still trying to find somebody to put a hit out on you all. So somebody needs to go to jail, okay? Why is this so difficult? Why? I don't understand. We've been reporting on this for damn near 2 weeks. Roger Stone's still out here in these streets. Okay. Finally, Stone said that I and Trump's enemies need to get the message. Well, I and the voters have a message for Stone and Trump. We are still here. We're not going away until we bury MAGA-ism and make sure America's democracy endures. Listen, all right, I'm glad y'all talking big and bad. Can you get a Roger Stone arrest? Can you put out a warrant for his arrest today? Can you go to the sheriff's office and say, here's a recording, here's who said it. I would like to file an independent warrant against Roger Stone. He needs to go to jail. There's more. Stone's sentence was commuted by then President Trump. Like, this is literally a gangster that Trump got out of jail to do gangster-ish for him. So Roger Stone gets out of jail because of Trump before he was set to report to prison. A few months before the Cafe Europa audio was recorded, Nadler announced the Judiciary Committee would be investigating why Stone's sentence was commuted by Trump. Stone has denied making the comments even after the audio was published by Mediaite. The infamous political operative claimed the audio was poorly fabricated AI-generated fraud, all because I'm loyal to Trump, end quote. Stone has previously claimed that comments he made apparently calling for violence that were caught on video by a documentary crew were deep fakes. end quote. Let's put up the police. He was talking to this guy. Greco, who was fired by the NYPD in 2022 over his association with Stone, did not deny the conversation. Did not deny it happened. Remember, Stone is talking to him. So if this is an AI deep fake, Greco will be like, hey, you know what, listen, that actually never happened. I never heard of it. Hell, he could just lie and say, you know what, that conversation never happened. AI deep fake, just like Stone said. But that's not what Greco is saying. Greco says, well, not denying it. He did send a text to Mediaite, quote, I don't think your reader is interested in ancient political fodder. Greco, I see what you did there, Greco. You see, you admitted that it's real without admitting that it's real. You said it's ancient political fodder. That is called testimony to the facts. Mediaite also reported on the conversation between Stone and Greco, where Stone wanted to abduct and punish Aaron Zelinsky, the prosecutor, and Mueller probe deputy who led the case against Stone. I mean, you want to go after the deputy? Why don't you come for Mueller? I mean, hell, why? Everybody should be on the table. If you that big and damn bad, Roger, you acting like you're in the mafia or something. Damn, he is still free. Rayyvana, in the words of Kanye West, how, Sway? How?
I mean, Roger Stone is the definition of a thug. His entire career in politics has been defined by the crimes he's been willing to commit to push his agenda. I mean, I need everyone to remember that Roger Stone played an important role in overturning an election that was actually stolen, the 2000 election and the Brooks Brothers riots, ensuring that votes were not counted in the state of Florida. Again, these are the people who claim that they care so much about the integrity of our elections and democracy in this country. But huge shout out to Mediaite for continuing to put pressure on this man and his crimes on display for the world to see, because they didn't initially produce the audio recording of him as saying this. And he said, unless you can show me the audio of me saying this, it's blatantly untrue. And they said, okay, bet. Here's the audio of you saying it for the entire world to hear.
Yep. They don't realize, like Stone and the crew, they don't realize Mediaite was waiting for that moment.
Yep.
They were waiting for him to say something so they can get the second legs of the story. Boom, he said it, let's release it.